Alright, mic check, 1 2 1 2. Looks like we're good to go. This is just going to be a quick test stream. I was having a lot of frame rate issues earlier on my stream earlier today. Hopefully I figured it out, and if I did figure it out, I'm going to feel like a huge dummy for what it was that I did. Actually going to turn that down quite a bit because it's probably coming through into the mic. Since I don't have my headset on anyway. But so far, looking like my frames are staying pretty consistent at 60. I'm hoping I fixed the issue at least. We'll find out here in a second when we go to Trav, because it seems like Trav was where we were having the majority of our issues. But this is only going to be for a few minutes. I've got a WoW raid that I got to jump into, and then I'm probably going to end up deleting this here shortly. Let's hit Trav, see what happens. Outside of stream, after I did my little fix, I was running consistently at 55 to 60 frames. So I'm hoping I solved my problems. Ooh. And it looks like it's staying pretty consistent right at about 55 and 60, which is good. Because earlier it was dropping all the way down to like 19, 20 frames. And yeah, I was getting extremely frustrated. Go to Mephisto, and then we're going to do one quick chaos run. Oh, but I did end up finding a Shaco off stream. That was pretty neat. Come on, Telly. Sounds like one of the cats are going crazy in the back room. And we'll pick up the Balrog Spear, see if it's any good. That is a huge no. Alright, over to Chaos Sanctuary. Bad itch. Hey Kermit, I was having some really bad frame drops earlier, right after you said that you were playing with the kids. Yeah, I started experiencing frame drops all the way down to like 19, 20 FPS, and unsure why I was having so many issues, but I have noticed with certain environmental details and whatnot, I've been having a lot of lag issues with environmental details loading, just random frame drops and whatnot. And I think because I messed around with a couple of my graphic settings, and then I also was a dummy and I installed my video card in the wrong slot. So I'm pretty positive it now has priority and it's actually being fully utilized. Because I mean, I'm staying pretty solid between 55 and 60, mostly high end on 60, and I haven't had any issues with it dropping severely like it was during my last live stream. Oh man, I've had issues with just YouTube. Twitch will look amazing. Yeah, it wasn't just with YouTube. It was like my actual system itself, and you know, actually YouTube has been pretty good for me on my last few streams, anyways. But let's see, it's a GeForce RTX card. So I'm hoping this took care of my issue. It's looking like it did. And that might have been what my problem was this entire time, is I just had the card installed in the wrong slot. Because from when I got this new motherboard, when I looked it up, it said that both slots were identical, but it turns out one is priority and then the other is basically like secondary, like, you know, like master and slave, pretty much. And I had it in the slave port, I guess. Yeah, I have GeForce Experience. I use I update all my drivers and everything regularly whenever they come out. And yeah, I've used recommended settings, but there's been a few issues with some of the recommended settings, so I've had to tweak it a little bit. But it seems like everything is working fine now. So hopefully I'll have a little bit more of a better gaming experience from now on. And it's weird because it would only happen, all the frame drops would only happen while I'm playing D2 or D2R. It wouldn't happen during, you know, World of Warcraft or anything like that. Just for some reason, just always happens with this game. And didn't find anything. I thought we found a burial shell there. But it's looking... Ooh, man catcher. Is it going to be Eth and 4 socket? No, 5 socket. But we'll go ahead and pick that up for some extra gold. Didn't find anything this run. Let's see, dials in per game. Every update, I gotta go hit optimize. Yeah, I always do. I always optimize mine. But then there's like 1 or 2 small things that I make adjustments to. I think it's like the shaders or something like that. Yeah, looks good on mobile. Okay, perfect. Yeah, like I said, hopefully this is a permanent fix to it and I no longer have any issues. But anyway, I'm going to have to cut it off. I've got a WoW raid that I got to go do, and invites are going out right now. I'm going to try and get back on later this evening. The WoW raid that we're doing tonight is older content, so it shouldn't take too long. But hopefully I'll be able to get back on here in a few hours and stream for a good majority of the evening. But anyway, I will see you guys